is not just a story. This is a war, a battle fought in silence, a struggle hidden behind closed doors. From compulsion to control, what does it take to break the chains, to silence the relentless urge, to rise from the ashes of regret and reclaim your power? In the next few minutes, you'll learn the truth about addiction and discover the first steps to freedom that no one tells you about. Stay with me, because your journey to control starts right now. It starts like a whisper, a quiet urge, a fleeting thought, just this once. But that once becomes twice, then thrice, until it's not an option anymore, it's a compulsion. I know because I lived it. Every day waking up to the same battle, the craving rising like a tidal wave, the temptation impossible to ignore. You tell yourself, I'm in control. But the truth? The control slipped away long ago. Why? Because compulsion isn't about willpower. It's a hijacked brain. Your dopamine system rewires. Your reward pathways are flooded artificially. The brain learns to chase cheap thrills, the instant gratification of escape. It's a trap, a prison built with your own habits. There's a moment every addict faces, the lowest point. For me, it was staring into the mirror and not recognizing the man staring back. I sunken, face pale, spirit broken. I saw a shell of myself. That day, the shame was unbearable, the guilt overwhelming, the regret crushing. I realized if I didn't change now, I would lose everything. My confidence, my dreams, my very sense of self. It was the hardest choice I ever made, to stop running from the problem and face it head on. Recovery is not a single leap. It's countless small steps. The first day without succumbing to the urge, like scaling Everest in flip-flops. Every second felt like a lifetime. Every moment a battle of mind and body. But I made it. Day 2 was even harder. Day 3, a storm. Day 7, a test of my entire will. But with every day conquered, the grip loosened. I learned to fight back with discipline, with awareness. Cold showers that shocked my system awake. Meditation to silence the storm inside. Journaling to track my progress, my triggers, my victories. I wasn't perfect. I slipped. I fell. But I always got back up. Because control is not about perfection. It's about persistence. Control isn't denial. It's mastery. It's the moment when your urges no longer dictate your choices. It's knowing what sets you off and changing your environment. It's replacing old habits with new rituals, ones that build you up, not tear you down. When you reclaim control, you don't just quit masturbation compulsively. You regain your confidence, your energy, your clarity. You wake up feeling like a warrior ready to conquer the day. Because true control is power, the power to choose who you become. One of the biggest surprises on this journey, I learned I wasn't alone. There's a silent army out there, men and women fighting the same battle. They share stories, support, and victories, and that community gave me strength. The knowledge that my struggle was shared, and that others had found a way out, gave me hope. Because recovery isn't a solo mission. It's a movement, and you can be part of it. At some point, the mindset has to change. From why me to why not me? From helplessness to empowerment. This shift is the game changer. It's what turns recovery from a painful chore into a mission. When you see yourself as the hero of your story, not the victim, everything changes. You start taking radical responsibility. You stop blaming your brain chemistry, your environment, or your past. You start owning every decision, because every decision is a step toward freedom or back to chains. Triggers are everywhere. A certain time of day, a stressful moment, a feeling of loneliness. They come knocking and they won't take no for an answer. But here's the secret. You don't have to fight them alone. You can train your mind to see them as signals, not commands. Each trigger is a chance to practice control. Each urge is a test of your new power. And every time you resist, you get stronger, because mastery is built moment by moment. As control returns, so does something else, your life. The fog of compulsion lifts. Suddenly, you have energy. You find focus. You remember your dreams. You begin to chase what matters, your purpose, your goals, your passions. Recovery becomes not about what you gave up, but what you gain. Your best self, your future, the life you were meant to live. Control isn't a destination. It's a journey. Every day you choose chains or freedom. Every moment you choose surrender or fight. And some days you might fall. But here's the truth. Falling doesn't mean failure. It means you're human. Get back up. Keep moving. Keep fighting. Because the battle for control is the battle for your life. And every day you choose control, you win. From compulsion to control, the journey is tough, brutal, and deeply personal. But it's possible. And it starts with one step. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to decide. Decide that you're done living in chains. Decide that your life is worth fighting for. In the next video, we'll dive into the hidden side effects you never talk about. Chafing, ED, and shame, and how to break free from them. This is your story, your mission, your rise. Subscribe, join the movement, and remember, control is waiting for you. The battle has begun. Are you ready to win?